All right, so we are live. We are about to get started with today's training. If you know you can see me clearly and you can hear me clearly, please indicate that you can see and hear me clearly. We are about to get started. Welcome to Light Fueler. We are about to get started. If you know you can see me clearly and you can hear me clearly, please indicate in the comment section that you can see and you can hear me clearly. If you know why I call on others, if you know you can see me clearly and you can hear me clearly, comment in the comment section that you can see and hear me clearly. While we get started, we are about to get started. If you know you can see me and you can hear me clearly, indicate welcome Osioma. All right. If you know you can see me clearly and you can hear me, Osioma, Ella, indicate in the comment section that you can see and you can hear me. Why I call on others. Indicate in the comment section. We are about to get started. If you know you can see me clearly, kindly indicate in the comment section as we are about to get started. All right, Osioma says I can see. Okay, Shola Mosi says clearly. I can see. Okay, all right. Doka says I can. All right, all right. That means everybody can see me, right? That's good. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen now. Because I want everyone to be carried along. Now listen carefully. If you are not with your pen and paper, please, I will advise you to go and get it now because you don't just want to come here and listen. You want to come here and learn. So if you are not with your pen and paper, please go and get it now. While I share my screen and we get started. If you're not with your pen and paper, go and get it now while I share my screen and we get started. All right, all right. So I want to believe everybody's with their pen and paper. I can see Margaret saying I can see you. All right, so we're about to get started. Welcome everybody. Welcome Margaret. Welcome Ella. Welcome Dorcas. Welcome Moses. Welcome Osioma. Welcome Bridget. Okay, I think I pronounced everybody's name correctly today. Welcome everyone. Tonight is going to be an amazing and mind-blowing session. Yes. Now, why do I say so? That's because we are going to be learning how you can work from the comfort of your home and make a whole lot for yourself in dollars. How you can start working for a company called Amazon KDP, and you too in no time can get paid in dollars for doing so. So, I want you to know that if you have been doubting, just so that tonight is going to be amazing. Tonight is going to be valued pack. As a matter of fact, I can't wait start showing you what you need to know to get started with working with Amazon KDP. That being said, let's move right now. I want you to know that what I'll be revealing in tonight's training is a top secret. Now, why is it called a top secret? It's because of many people know about Amazon KDP, but only few people are actually working about Amazon KDP. Now, I'm sure this is not the first time you are hearing about Amazon. Maybe not Amazon KDP, but this is not the first time you're hearing about Amazon. But you are just curious, how are people doing these things? Are people actually working with this company? Are they actually getting paid? We are about to find out. So make sure you are taking notes. Make sure whatever you are doing, you are with your pen and paper and you are taking notes. This is not the time for you to be distracted. So set aside all distractions right now and get in a quiet place. Right? We are about to get started. Set aside all distractions and get in a quiet place. Now, because I won't be doing this ever again, right? I won't be doing this ever again. So if by any chance you can't see the screen clearly, you can't see the slides on the screen clearly, I want you to do these few things. Number one, tap on your phone screen. If you can't see the screen clearly, tap on your phone screen right now. Click on the settings icon, then click on quality, then click on advanced, then select the highest picture quality. Let me repeat myself. In case if you can't see the screen clearly, tap on your phone screen right now. Click on the settings icon, click on quality, click on advanced, then select the highest picture quality, and everything will become so clear, right? So clear. Now, who is this webinar training for? I believe that everybody can see my slide, right? Everybody can see my slide. All right. So, what is this training for? Is this training for you? You've been curious. Is this something that would work for me? But listen carefully. This training is for everybody who wants to leverage on the internet and go full time. Maybe you are the kind of person that you are tired of working your physical job, your job is tiring, and you want more for yourself. You actually want to work from the comfort of your home full time and make a whole lot. This training is for you. So it is also for those that already have a job or business, but they are looking for an extra source of income. Now, if you are here, you already have a business you are managing, right? A business you are actually, doing, and you want more for yourself. You want to earn an extra. This business is for you. It's also for you. Maybe you already have a family who you are working tirelessly to feed. Now, somebody that you are here, you are the breadwinner of your family. Yes, you are actually the person that they are looking up to. Or probably you even want to support your family one way or the other, right? This training tonight is for you. Now, I want us to do something. I always like it when my class are very, very practical. At least everybody is, carrying out one thing or another. That way everybody is being carried along and nobody is left like behind. Now I want us to do something. Just imagine. What if in the next 3 months you find yourself consistently making $500 to $3,000 monthly? What would you start doing? Now, this is a question you need to ask yourself tonight. What if in the next 3 months from now you find yourself consistently making $500 to $3,000 monthly? And remember that a dollar now is now 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira is $1. So if you are making $500 monthly, that is 500,000 naira. So imagine yourself making that amount of money every single month, right? In the next 3 months from now, what would you start doing? What's that business you've always wanted for yourself? Write it down in the comment section. I want to know, right? I want to know. So at the end of tonight's presentation, right? At the end of tonight's presentation, I have a free gift for only now. You can say 10 lucky people, but I'll be reducing it to 5 lucky persons. I have a free gift for only 5 lucky people, and this gift is worth about 200,000 naira. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be giving you cash, but I'm going to be giving you something that is worth 200,000 naira. The first 5 lucky persons in tonight's training. But you have to stay to the end of the webinar to qualify for it, because this gift alone can transform your life in the next 30 days. Now, why should you listen to me? I mean, who am I? Probably you got to know me from either TikTok, maybe from Instagram, or even maybe from YouTube, or maybe from Facebook. And you're curious, who is this lady? Why should I listen to her? Well, welcome. My name's Oluwaseyi Ajayi, and people call me Sheyi or Coach Sheyi. Now, I want you to know that I have taught and coached over 400 people country varies. What do I mean by country base? I'm talking about on this same online business model you are learning. I'm talking about in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Kenya. Recently, I have two students. One is from UK and Italy. But on this same online business model you are about to learn tonight. Now, all of these things are leading with testimonies from various of my students. Right? I want you to know that I was able to move from being paid little cash as a waiter to earning 6 figures weekly using a no fail business model, right? A no sale a no fail business model where I was paid at least 6 figures. That is massive, right? So stay to the end of tonight's training and you will be glad that. So I want you to know this is the same method Philip used to make $1,217 in 1 month, and he is grateful for it. Yes, you heard me clearly. He was able to make this amount of money in 1 month, and he is grateful for it. This can be huge. So as you can see, if you can see my slide clearly, it says this is my 1 month result so far. Organic sales last month was $1,300 or so. My wife and I will forever be grateful to you. You really rescued us from the financial mess that we are in, right? This is massive. This is massive. Amazon KDP can literally change your life if you decide today to take action. Now, based on that state of mind, Gabby made her first 1 month salary in 2 weeks. I'm not joking. Now, normally when you are working for a company and this company is paying you 15,000 naira every single month. Yes, some companies still pay their workers 15,000 every single month. And then you start working, or maybe your company is paying you 50,000 naira every single month. and you start working for an online company, and then that money that you're making in 1 month, you can make it in 2 weeks. Before you know it, you're making times 10 of that in 1 month. That is life changing, right? That was Gabby's story, and that is Gabby's story. So I will be attending to some famous questions. Now, many of you have come to my DM today, yesterday, the day before that, asking me different questions, right? Number one, you've been asking me, what's Amazon KDP? What are the types of books to publish in Amazon KDP? As a non-writer, will these things work for me? Pen name or not, as a busy 9 to 5 worker, will it work for me? How will I sell these books? Do I need a laptop to get started? I get these questions a lot, and because of that, I've been able to compile everything together in this video training, in this live training, right? And I'll be able to explain every single thing to you all, and by God's grace, without the perfect understanding. Now, but wait, let me ask you, what if there is a way to be generating consistent cash every day? Now, when I say every day, I mean every single day. Would you like it? That way, you would have more than enough to pay for your school fees. Yes, you have more than enough. Probably you're a student, you have more than enough to pay for your fees. If you're a parent, for your house rent, or probably you're an hustler, you have more than enough to pay for your bills. You have more than enough to even go for vacations. I don't know the vacations that you've been planning for months now, and because of one thing or another, doesn't been coming true. You have more than enough to do that and settle that. Now, I can see the light people saying, if she can make $500, $30,000 every single month, she would really like to invest in a lot of things. Okay, like starting up my baking things, but investing in shy, a lot on my mind. All right, that is my loss. Right, this is beautiful. This could literally change your life. I can see Osioma saying she would sell products and buy my own gadgets for work. Exactly. So this could be life changing if you listen carefully. Now, the fact that you are here right now means that you are paying attention and you are truly interested in learning what Amazon KDP is and how you too can get started and gain your financial freedom from this business. Now, what exactly is Amazon KDP? Let me give a brief summary. Now, maybe you'll be hearing about Amazon KDP, maybe not even from me, maybe from your friends, maybe from your colleagues, maybe from even your church members, or maybe even from my students who got referred. And you've been hearing about how people publish books without writing. You're curious. You don't understand how it happens or what they mean. Well, welcome. Amazon KDP has been in existence for 15 years now. I'm not joking. This is a business that has been in existence since 2007. And guess what? It will be clocking 16 years this year. This is the business you will be working with by the end of tonight's training by God's grace. If you do this. Now, I want to believe that everybody there with their pen and paper already, because I'm about to go deeply into tonight's training. I want to believe everybody is with their pen and paper. Okay, let me just believe that we are all with our pen and paper, right? Let me get into it. Now, what exactly is Amazon KDP? Now, Amazon KDP simply means Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. It is a self-publishing platform owned by one of the world's richest man, Jeff Bezos. Now, at least 80% of those of you that you are here should know who Jeff Bezos is. This man was once the wealthiest man in the world from around 2017 to 2021. But currently, he is the fifth wealthiest man in the world. This man is the owner of Amazon KDP. So I want you to know that it is a publishing section of Amazon.com where you publish books, either books of long reads, books with hundreds of pages, or books with short pages, like low content books like notebooks, journals, sketchbooks, coloring books for free. And guess what? You get patronized from all over the world by the over 300 million active customers on Amazon. Yes, Amazon KDP has over 300 million active customers. You can check this anywhere on Google, or just make your own research. Right? They are, because they've been in existence for 16 years. It is an international company, so it is not just a joke, right? And guess what? You also get paid in dollars directly into your local bank. Now, your job as an Amazon KDP publisher is to create and upload short books to Amazon, and you get paid in dollars for doing so monthly. Now, I'm sure you've heard what Amazon KDP is about and you're curious. Know that what most people think about Amazon KDP is absolutely wrong. Yes, you heard me right. It's absolutely wrong. Now, I want you to have at the back of your mind that you don't need to be a writer to do all of these things I've mentioned. You don't have to be a writer to make money on Amazon KDP. It has never been the case. It's still not the case. Why? Because technology, we are in a tech age, right? We are in a tech age. Anybody, as long as you are serious and you follow the right thing, can make money from technology. Now, you can literally, there are apps that have been created together. For example, apps that you can use to create this book without sweating, apps that you can use to, like, do all of these things without you stressing yourself, right? That is why I say, as a matter of fact, 85% of those that are my students are non-writer. What do I mean by that? They've never written a single thing before. So yes, even if you are a non-writer, you can work on Amazon KDP. Now, here is how we know if you've been following me and if you are with your pen and paper. We are about to do a very, very quick calculation to find out how people are making $500 online. How are they making $1,000 online? How are they making how are they making tons of money in dollars online? Now let's do a quick calculation. If you are here, you haven't gotten your pen and paper, please do so. For those of you that you've gotten it, we are about to do a quick calculation. Now, let's say you create. Now, I'm not saying write. Let's say you create a book and you upload that book and you say, okay, oh, this book, I'm going to price that book. Okay, oh, this book, I'm selling this book for $10. Not that right, or you create this book and you say, okay, you're selling this book for $10. Now, know that $10 is 10,000 naira. And 50 copies of this book get sold. Just 50 people buy that book that month. That is 10 times 50. That is equals to what? I'm checking the comment section. If 50 copies of your book get sold, 10 times 50 is equals to what at the end of the month? 10 times 50 is equals to what? I'm checking the comment section. 10 times 50 is equals to what? 10 times 50 is equals to what? All right, I can see African Dream Wedding saying $500, man. Wow. All right, I can see okay, what's your ma? Okay, boy, I can see $500. All right. That is $500 just for you. Simply because, okay, I can see Ola do. Okay, Ola says $500 simply because you chose to work for a company that pays. Now, know that $500 now, if you convert it to naira, $1 is now 1,000 naira. So $500 times 1,000 is what? If we are to convert this $500 to naira, 500 times 1,000 is what? 500 times 1,000 is what? 500 times 1,000 is what? If you are to convert the money to naira. If you are to convert the money to naira, how much is that? How much is that? Wow, I can see Angela was the first person to reply. Okay, if Biwoye was the first person to reply, then Angela, then African Dream Wedding, then Phoebe. All right, that is 500,000 naira for you. And David, okay, 500,000 naira for you in 1 month. In 1 month, because you chose to work. So when next somebody tells you that I'm working for a company that actually pays me $1,000, know that it is correct. It is 100% possible as long as you are working with the right company. For example, a company like Amazon KDP. So count yourself lucky for being here. Now, this is just from one book. Oh, making 500,000 just from one book. Now, imagine you upload more books. Maybe you upload 3 books. And you even say, okay, oh, this book, I'm not selling this book for $500. You are selling the book for $15. That means you can easily earn $2,000 in a month. And that is over 2 million naira. Now just imagine $1,500 written in your bank account right now. Just imagine. Just imagine that written in your bank account right now. That is how massive it is. Now, just imagine, yeah, John was able to make $1,566 in 1 month. Now, Know that payments are known as royalties on Amazon KDP. Your dollar payments are called royalties. Now, someone was able to make 1,566 royalties. That's $1,500 in 30 days. That is 1.5 million naira in 30 days. This is marvelous. This is marvelous, right? Now, we are about to move on to. No, I just want you to even imagine something right now. Imagine yourself making this amount of money in 1 month. You know what that can do for you. You know what that can literally change your life. Now we're about to move on to what are the types of books you can create on Amazon KDP and can fetch you a whole lot of money. Now there are various books you can publish on Amazon, but the most lucrative ones include number one, low content books. You know what I mean low content books? I'm talking about book summaries, book modeling. What do I mean by that? For example, back in secondary school, or let's even say university, your lecturer or primary school or your primary teacher, your teacher in particular, could give you a book of 500 pages and tell you that, hey, go and summarize it and submit it on my table the following day. Most of you that do not have the time will go online and search for the summary and then copy it and submit it to the lecturer. That is your job on Amazon KDP. Now you look for best-selling books on Amazon KDP and you go online and search for the summary and you model this book and upload on Amazon KDP and you are getting paid your money in dollars. Two, no content book. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about color books, journals, notebooks. These books do not require you to write any single thing. All you need is certain apps that you can use to generate coloring books, journals, notebooks. Now, this is my favorite of it all. Outbooks. Now, what do I mean by outbooks? Now, for example, how to be happy, how to cook rice. If you are a health personnel, you can write books on how 5 foods that you would eat to keep your diet in check, to keep your health in check. If you are a baker, yeah, you can write books on how to bake cake, how to make pastries. You know, if you are a fashion designer, you can write books on how to anything. You can literally write books on religion, how to love God more, on relationship, how to be loyal to your husband. Just imagine any books like that, creating books with such content. You can write 5 food and all of these things you can get them online. You can get them on Google, on Twitter, on YouTube, right? You can get this content from Buzomo and there about. Now, wait, just read this. This industry is going nowhere. Now, I'm sure most of you probably have this fear in your mind that I hope it is not a business that I will start today and then next few years to crash. No. Now, note that Amazon KDP has been in existence since 2007 till date. And recently, last year, when a voting was made for the top company people actually want to work with, Amazon KDP was ranked #1 company that people actually want to work with. This to show you how serious this business model is. As you can see, Jeff Bezos reposted on his Twitter. He said, "We must be better every day." And we know there is even more to do. We're super proud of Amazon being ranked in #1 place where people want to work by linking. Right now, Amazon KDP, after the voting was made, was ranked as a top company internationally that people actually want to work with. And people actually feel comfortable. I mean, who want to work with a company that pays in dollars? I'm sure you also would want to do so right now. Here is Joshua. Joshua made $240. Now, if you convert this to naira, now yeah, naira was still $1 was still around 800 naira, but now $1 is now 1,000 naira. Dollar is increasing every single day. So if you are earning in dollar, know that you are not anybody. You are literally living fine. So he made $240. If you convert that to naira, that is over 240,000 naira. It is first month of going into Amazon KDP with the right knowledge. My dear, this can be you, right? This can be you. Now, congratulations for staying till now, because I'm about to answer certain questions that you feel will need to be answered. So I've been able to compile certain questions together and I'll be answering them one by one. Number one, do I need a laptop to get started? I get these questions a lot. No, you don't need a laptop to get. As a matter of fact, you see the phone in your hand, it can literally fetch you a whole lot. You do not need a laptop to get started with working with Amazon KDP. Your phone is more than enough. So, do I have to be a writer to earn from this platform? I believe that I've said this more than once. You don't have to be a writer. You do not have to be a writer to work with Amazon KDP. Their apps, example, ChatGPT. You can make your research. ChatGPT is an app that literally helps you generate content in less than 10 minutes. Yes, there are apps like that. So if you've been sleeping on Amazon KDP and you think that you have to be a writer, wake up. You don't have to be a writer to do any of these things. Now, how will I sell these books? Where will I see buyers? I get these questions a lot. Number one, there is no use selling of the books. Now, this is not a business that you will personally be marketing your products yourself. No, it's just like Jumia. Jumia handles the marketing of their vendors. Same thing with Amazon KDP. Amazon KDP will help you market your products to the people that will buy it. Amazon KDP will push your product out for people to see and buy. So your job is just to upload. You don't have to look for buyers. Also, I get this question: how long does your membership last? How long does it last to work on Amazon KDP? If by any chance or point in time you are not hearing me clearly, you are moving too fast, kindly indicate in the comment section so that I will slow down and everybody will be carried along. Now let's get back to what we were saying. Now, I said, how long does your membership last? Now you can work on Amazon KDP as long as you want. It's just like when you're working with a company. You can decide to work for like 10 years, 20 years. But if you go against their rules and regulations, you would agree with me that such a company could give somebody a sack letter. It's the same thing with Amazon KDP. If you go against their rules and regulations, your account may get terminated and banned immediately. So you want to make sure that you are moving accordingly with the rules and regulation. Also, we have pen name or not. Yes, I would advise you to make use of pen names. What are pen names? Like giving certain titles to your name to make you sound more of a person that is fit to write these books. Two, do I have to refer my friends before I earn as an Amazon KDP publisher? I get these questions a lot. Amazon KDP does not require you to refer anybody. No, you don't have to refer before you can earn on Amazon KDP. You don't have to do any of those things before you can make money on Amazon KDP. Yes, now it is up to you. After working on Amazon KDP for a long period of time, if you decide deep down that, okay, I actually want more people should know about it, I want to tell my friends about it, I want to tell my brother about it, I want to tell my church member about it, I want to tell my colleague about it, I want to tell my family member about it, it is up to you. But Amazon KDP will never ask you to refer before you can earn on Amazon KDP. As a matter of fact, if you are the shy type, you just want to work and you want to get paid at the end of the month, this is the perfect business for you. Also, how do I get paid? Now you get paid in dollars. You get paid in dollars. Now all you have to do is to create a domiciliary account. What do I mean by a domiciliary account? I'm talking about a Gray account, a Payday account, a GP account, a Payoneer account. You know, you can even create a cheaper account if that is what you want. These apps are just like, for those of you that are using Kuda on your phone, OPay on your phone, PayPay on your phone, the same way you open those apps are the same way you open this domiciliary account, and you'll be given your dollar account. You get paid in dollar, you withdraw it back into your Nigerian account. Now, as a busy 9 to 5 worker, will this side also work for me? I get these questions a lot. Will it work for me? Is it something that would actually, yes. Now, mind you, in case you don't know, I was working as a 9 to 5 worker. Now, my job was not 9 to 5, it was 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I was working as a waiter in a restaurant back then. And I was able to make lots of, I eventually I quitted my job after I made a lot of money online. But I wanted to know that even if you're a 9 to 5 worker, this business model will work perfectly for you. And here are some of my students. Here is David. David made $465, $465.41 in 1 month of working with Amazon KDP. Now, if you convert this to Naira, that is 465,000 Naira in 1 month. Now, how many of you that are here currently, how many of you are actually making a lot of money every single month? If that is you, that's fine, you can make more. And if that is not you, that is fine, you can actually make this every single month. Here is Emelda. She made $213.54 in 1 month. That is 213,000 Naira. Since $1 is now 1,000 Naira. Now, to top it up, here is Abdulrazak. Abdulrazak made $1,029. That is 823,200 Naira in 2 months. Was able to make eight. No, what am I saying? He made $1,029. Back then, dollar was still 800 naira, like around 800 and something naira. Now, $1 is now 1,000 naira. So he made 1 point, like he made 1 million plus in 2 months. This is massive. And guess what? This can be you. So there are many testimonies online. But then let's move on to why is Amazon KDP also. Why do you think many persons are actually rushing Amazon KDP? Why do you think many people actually want to know about Amazon KDP? Why do you think many people actually want to work with this company? Number one, it pays you in dollars. Right now, dollar is the highest form of currency, except from pounds, that you can actually get. Yes, and guess what? You get it for just working online. It requires extremely low startup cost. What do I mean by extremely low startup cost? Now, you agree with me that to open any physical job in Nigeria, or probably any country you're watching it from, maybe you're from Ghana and you are here, you have to worry about money for rent for the shop, you have to worry about money for delivery of the products, you have to worry about money for the product itself, you have to worry about who will buy the product and all of that. Amazon KDP will take care of it. Will take care. You can work from home. Amazon KDP will take care of the products. Amazon KDP will take care of the delivery. Amazon KDP will take care of your customers. Your job is just to operate. Now you must be curious. What did they start to get? Amazon KDP takes 30% of your earnings, while you take 70% of your earnings. Now, for instance, let's say you make $100, Amazon KDP take $30. You hold on to $70. Let's say you make $1,000 in 1 month. Amazon KDP take 30%. And they take $300. You take $700. This is over 700,000 naira for yourself, right? This is massive. Now, also, you don't need to be a writer to earn from this platform. I believe I've said this before. You don't have to be a writer to actually earn from this platform. Also, it is location independent. You can actually work from any place in the world, probably from your own a place of work, go on a vacation. You can actually work from anywhere in the world. Also, you can get started with just your smartphone. You see the phone in your hand. When I say smartphone, probably an iPhone, probably an Android phone, even a tablet. And actually, you can use these devices to work on Amazon KDP. Now, I've been seeing many questions in the comment section. I'll be attending to every one of them very soon. So please be patient. Now, what do you need to get started on Amazon KDP? I get these questions a lot. Okay, so now what do you need to actually get started with this business? Number one, a smartphone. You see, that phone in your hand can literally fetch you a whole lot of money. Yes, if you decide to use it to work for the right company, it's called a remote job, and you get paid at the end of the month. Number two, it doesn't matter if you are making use of a smartphone, Android, iPhone, tablet, it doesn't matter. You can actually make use of that phone to work online. So, data connection. The data, as long as you are watching me tonight, you are qualified to work with Amazon. Yes, a data connection. That data you are using to watch me tonight, you can actually use it to work for Amazon KDP and get paid at the end of the month. Three, the willingness to learn and implement ruthlessly. The willingness to learn exactly how this business model works, how you too can learn from this business model, how you too can get started and make a whole lot for yourself in dollars. Learn before you earn. Now, the last but not the least, you need the paid mentorship. You need the writing without writing formula blueprint. It is very, 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 very important. Listen carefully in case if you are jotting down information, right? Without these blueprints, you are literally just playing on Amazon. I'll repeat myself. Without these blueprints, without this training, you are literally just playing on Amazon KDP. So it is very, very important because you need it to set yourself on the right track on Amazon KDP. Now, number one, there is a more picture of Mohammed who learned the right interactive formula and he is now doing better for himself than before on Amazon. Now, Mohammed is a beautiful story. He made $53,465 in 1 months. No, not in 1 month, in 8 months. Sorry. Now, if you convert that to naira currency, that is 53,465,000 naira in 8 months. It is very possible. I believe you and I did the calculation together, and you can agree with me that this is possible. Now, let me even tell you something more interesting. The books you create this month will still be fetching you money the following month. For instance, if you made $100 in your first month, remember you created a set of books. Now, the following month, you create another set of books. Know this and listen carefully that the book you sold the previous month will still be selling the following month, plus the books you are creating already. So if you make $100 in your first month, probably in your second month you are making $200, $300. Maybe you make $500 in your first month. In your second month, you could literally be making $1,000 because these books are evergreen and they keep on selling. Now, I believe I've been talking. I've been how do I put it? I've been saying a whole lot. You have two choices. I would keep on saying this because I believe that the fact that I am where I am today and the fact that I've been able to coach over 400 students is because I was able to make a decision sometimes around last year to work towards my financial breakthrough. I said enough is enough. Now, you too today, you have that decision, you have that opportunity to make that decision and choice. Number one, you can either choose to remain where you are. That is, after listening to everything about this business model, you still go back to your comfort zone. You go ahead, you sleep, you do not care. Like maybe you are satisfied with the way everything is, with the way things are expensive, fuel is expensive, food is expensive, rent is expensive, living is expensive, transportation is expensive, and you are satisfied with the way things are. That is fine. You can choose to remain where you are. But if you are not satisfied and you want more for yourself, you have that decision today to let me play an active role in your life. Let me help you. Let me show you the right way you can use to get started with automatic and make a whole lot of money online. Now, this question is forwarded to every single one of you that you are here, that I believe is actually listening to me right now. Now, how would you like? Now, first of all, you know what Amazing KDP is. You know what it takes. You know that to work on Amazing KDP, you have to create books. You know that, how do I put it? There are rules and regulations that are tightened with Amazing KDP that you have to follow. You know that you can earn in dollars. You know you have to create a domiciliary account. But do you know how to create your Amazing KDP account without your account getting banned? Do you know how to create this dollar account? Do you know the rules and regulations? Do you know all of these things? If your answer is no, I want to ask every one of you this question tonight. How would you like to gain access to the new proven methods to easily start your journey on Amazon and make massive sales on Amazon KDP? Now, what do I mean by that? Without getting your account banned, how would you like to learn everything about Amazon KDP? How you can start from scratch and make your first $1,000 in the next 2 months. Now, if you want to gain access, type "I want to gain access" in the comment section. I'll be checking the comment section. If you would want to gain access, type "I want to gain access" in the comment section. If you would want to gain access, type "I want to gain access" in the comment section. If you do, okay, I can see Health Talk with Sarah saying "I want to gain access." All right. I can see African June Wedding saying "I want to gain access." I can see Phoebe saying "I want to gain access." I can see Alima Abdul Wasil saying "I want to gain access." I can see Gift saying "I want to gain access." I can see Osioma, Polari, Delightful Ella. I can see Olawu. Okay, I can see Ebon. I can see David Praise. Now, I can see everybody wants to gain access. Who won't want to gain access to this? Because first of all, it is a once in a lifetime opportunity and can literally transform your life for the best. Right now, remember I made mention of a blueprint before. Now listen carefully. You need the writing without writing formula. Now it is popularly known as Amazon for all devices. You need it. It's just like when you want to learn a skill, you need a guide. Even a job, you can't just wake up today and say from 9 to call me Dr. Mrs. No. You have to first go through secondary school, primary, secondary school, university. Some people will go ahead and do their PhD and masters. Now, you need to go through certain process before you can actually qualify to work on Amazon KDP. Like even when you just get a new car, you can't just start driving the car, you have to first get your driver's license and thereabouts. Now, what is this writing without writing formula? What is it? Right now, I can see many people saying I want to gain access. Okay, I can see Angola, I can see God's time. Now, what is this writing direct formula called? Now, I normally call it the $10,000 blueprint, popularly known as the writing direct formula. In this blueprint, you will not only discover how to begin your own journey to earning a glass, you will learn how to start from scratch. At least knowing nothing about Amazon KDP and being a professional in no time, like knowing the easy tactics you can use to earn yourself thousands of dollars, right, every single month on Amazon KDP and help yourself help your account from being banned. Even as a complete newbie, somebody that has never worked online before, it is quite super easy. Now, I want you to know this. It is that guide you need to put you on the right path. You heard me clearly. Without it, you are just playing on Amazon KDP. Without it, you are just playing on Amazon KDP. Now, this is the same exact blueprint I'm telling my students used to make over 450,000 naira in 2 weeks. This can be you. It's very, very possible. I believe you've done the calculations together and you can actually agree with me that this is very much possible. Now you can see Big Chief here. Big Chief said, Amazon KDP could change your life. Okay. It takes just publishing books in Amazon and you'll be paid handsomely. I was able to make $504 in 3 months. So that is 500,000 in 3 months of working with Amazon KDP. This can be you too. This can be you too. And here is the local patient. She said, I learned something new from the write formula. The joy of being able to publish a book and earn without being a writer is something that gives me joy. Thank you for the opportunity to learn about Amazon KDP. Now this is now. Let's show you how massively good this is. And then take note that I know that you are eager. I can see many I want to gain access. I can see peace. I can see hope. Right? Many I want to gain access. For me, that this is not for everybody. The writing without writing formula is not for everybody. One, it's not for you if you are lazy. If you are lazy type, this training will not work for you. Do not even stress yourself. Just go and sleep. It will not work for you. Two, if you lack consistency, what do I mean by lack consistency? Today you show up, tomorrow you not show up, you're not ready to put in the work. Now, you know that at least to work on Amazon KDP as a beginner, like eventually you can actually spend at least 2 to 3 hours working on Amazon KDP. Now that doesn't mean that you should not come online on Amazon KDP, right? But it requires little time, but at least you need to be consistent. Many people that can't think. If you are here, you have limited yourself. You feel like, me, I cannot make $1,000 in 1 month. It's impossible. That's bad. That's very, very bad. You should be able to think big. I want people that can think big, that see themselves in the future making $1,000, $10,000. People that I will be reposting on my Twitter space. And I'll be like, that is my student. That's what I'm trying to say. So if that is you, this training is for you. But if you're the type of person that you cannot think big, cannot see yourself achieving great things, please, it's not for you. Now, just like one of my students here who made $214, as you can see, she said yesterday, I made around $74 plus the amount she made. Right? This can be you if you put your mind to it. That is doing the right thing, doing what is in the training. Now, what exactly will you be making or probably be getting in this training? Be getting in this number one. Why do I what valuable things will you be getting? Number one, you'll be given access to a private support community. A community of over 7,000 Amazon KDP publishers where you get to ask questions. You'll be given straightforward answers to your questions when you are stuck. So, you'll be given access. I can see some of you asking me questions like, how can I get my Amazon KDP account? You will be taught in this training exactly how you can create your Amazon KDP account, how you can create your USA bank account, how you can connect your USA bank account to your Amazon KDP account, right, and make a whole lot. This is massive. In module 3, you will be taught the hot-selling $500 plus niches research. What do I mean by that? The types of books that people are searching for that are currently trending, that if you focus on, you could make thousands of dollars at the end of the month. Now in model 4, you will be taught basic keyword research. Now, what do I mean by keyword research? Normally when you want to search for something online, you actually have to input some few things like some certain random things. So what are people searching for on Amazon? What are the keywords? What are the hashtags? You will be taught the exact keywords that 95% of buyers on Amazon KDP are searching for. That way, your book will be visible to hundreds of buyers and you can easily make thousands of dollars every single month. Now, here is Ezekiel. Ezekiel made over $600 in 1 month. Now, $600, he made $614.58 in 1 month. If you convert that to naira, that should be over 614,000 naira in 1 month because he chose to work for a company that is ready to pay him in dollars. Now, will you choose to work with? Now, in this training, this is the most important part of it all. Remember, I was talking about you in writing books that are absolutely writing a single thing. Exactly. Now, in this training, this part of the training, you will be taught how to write hot-selling books without actually writing. That is the secret method of creating your own ebook in 2020. How to format and structure your book, how to create your books without in less than 30 minutes. Right now, number 6, you will be taught how to publish in just 30 minutes. It's very, very possible. Now, I made mention of ChatGPT, I made mention of Uzomo and thereabouts. These are apps you can use to create these books, and you will be making a whole lot, right, at the end of the month. Now, also in module 7, you will be taught how to publish hot selling summary and trends in 30 minutes. I've said this time. Now, here is John Abua, just to make it more correlated. He said this was made around Sunday. He said Sundays are meant to be kept holy, not lazy. Back from church and the work already done for today, he was able to create 7 books in 1 day. This is not possible because of he started with the training, the writing title formula, and because of that, he was able to accomplish creating 37 books in 1 day. After Sunday, he still went to church. So my dear, this to show you how powerful this training is. Now, there is the value of what you're getting. In module 1, I want to know that module 1 is priceless. Module 2 is worth over 55,000 naira. Module 3 is worth over 30,000 naira. Module 4 is worth over 45. As a matter of fact, the total value of this training is over 200,000 naira. But look at this amazing testimony. Now, Joseph, yeah, he is a big testimony. Why? He was once a teacher earning 15,000 naira every single. But guess what? He came across the writing title formula. There is testimony on Twitter. He said, I bought the Amazon KDP for all devices. He was able to study it for 2 weeks. That was around June. And at the end of July, he was able to make $300.23. That's over 300,000 naira in 1 month. Imagine somebody that used to earn 15,000 naira every single month, now earning $300 just from a company that pays you to work. The same company you are learning about time because it got started with the right training, the writing without writing formula. Now, this is my question to every single one of you that you are here. I want you to answer it deeply, answer it from the depth of your heart. And if all the training, the writing title formula we do for you is to help you make your first sale, would it be what? When I say first sale, I'm talking about $50, I'm talking about $100. Would it be what? Now, if all the writing without writing formula we do for you is to save you 12 months of wasted time and energy, would it be worth it? Now, listen carefully. If all the writing without writing formula we do is to show you the perfect shortcut to build the business of your dreams. I don't know whatever business you want to, I don't know whatever business you actually want, you've been dreaming to build, whatever lifestyle you've been wanting for yourself, that big woman lifestyle, that big man lifestyle you've been wanting for yourself. If this training will do that for you, would it be worth it? Now, if all the training will do for you is that probably you wake up 3 months from now, 6 months from now, and $5,000 is staring in your face when you check your bank account, would it be worth it? right? I believe we all know the answer to this. You and I both know it will definitely be worth it. Now, wait. This is the moment of truth. This is the part I will know if you actually know the worth of this trading. You actually know the value and how impactful this training is. Now, wait. How much do you think the writing currency formula is worth? How much do you think this book is worth? Now, know that just access to this training and implementing it helps you generate over $1,000 month, $1,000 monthly. That is over 1 million naira monthly. Now, imagine $1,000 getting paid into your bank account monthly. So, I'm asking the crowd this question: how much do you think this training is worth? How much do you think this training is worth? I can see the light spoiler saying yes, it is worth it. I can see African Dreams Wedding saying 100K, man, it is worth it. All right, I'm still checking the comment section. How much do you think this training is worth? How much do you think this training is worth? It seems like it's just light spoiler and African Dreams Wedding that are live tonight. How much do you think this training is worth? How much do you think this training is worth? I can see Chidima was saying 150K, man. This training is worth a whole lot. Imagine a training that can literally teach you how you can start from scratch and make tons of money in dollars. This is not a small business. Now I can see Ozoma saying it is worth thousands of naira. Now imagine a people that can help you generate up to $500 monthly for Saturday. Here is Mohammed. Mohammed made $552.52. You can see August 19. In one day. Yes, now Mohammed has worked with Thomas since last year. Now for it to know that there's some things that they will order more books online where you just be receiving a lot. And what's going on, what's going on, you know. He was able to make $452 in one day from Amazon KDP. Now, because he got started with the writing without writing formula. Now, I want to know that to be successful on Amazon KDP as a KDP publisher, you need to learn all that is in this blueprint today. Now, somebody saying 100K, somebody saying 150K, it's worth thousands of naira. Why, if today I say, okay, oh, this training is 205,000 naira, why it is an absolute and best bargain, it is worth it. Now, if today I say that, okay, this training is only 1,000 naira, it is 100% worth it. I know many people that actually pay millions of naira just to travel abroad. So if I say today, okay, this training is going to be 500,000 naira, it is worth it because it's a life training, a life-changing platform and training. But there is a good news. Because of you are here, and I'll be helping 5 persons to get started. There is a good news. You won't pay 350,000 naira to get started with this training. Because of you are here, guess what? You won't pay 200,000 naira to get started with training. Now I can see somebody saying 150K, 100K. Because of you are here and you decide to learn from this platform, you won't even pay 100K to get started. Guess what? Because of you are here, you won't even pay 15,000 naira to get started. This training is 30,000 naira. But I personally, now before I said I was going to be helping 10 persons to get started, but because of recently my circle, we have my students are filled up, I would just be giving, I'll be opening this slot now, just be giving only 5 people the chance. You can see 20K on the screen, but I've decided to be lenient and give 5 people the chance to get started with this training for just 18,000 naira. Only 5 people. The first 5 people, remember that over 70 people registered for this training. Now, out of these 70 people, only 5 people will be given the chance to access this training. Only 19 people are online right now, but out of these numbers, only 5 people will have the chance to gain access to this training and work directly with me. Will you be among these 5 persons? Now, this fee also includes free access to the Amazon KDP for all devices. Now, take a look at this. Favor earned $482, that is over 450,000 naira in 1 month of getting started with Amazon KDP as a beginner. She said, "Hi guys, I am so happy to share my testimony. I can't believe I would make up to this amount but hard work and consistency pays a lot. So the newbies, that is to you that you actually want to get started, this could be your earnings in your first month, and so just don't give up and do exactly what is in this training. That is doing the right thing. Imagine yourself making $482 every month, probably next month. That is 402,000 naira because you chose as a beginner, because you chose to get started with this training for just 18,000 naira. Now, I'm sure you are curious and you are ready to get started. Now, how can you get started with this training? How can we get started with this training? How can you now? If you want to get started right away with your 20k payment there, with your 18,000 naira payment, hurry and go to my WhatsApp DM and send ready. Hurry and go to my WhatsApp DM and send ready. I can see African Dream saying ready, ma. Please do not reply ready in the comment section. Come to my WhatsApp DM instead. After the first 5 questions, that is it. I am done for today. So please do not send ready in my in the comment section. Come to my WhatsApp DM and send ready. African Dreams, please. My comment section, right? If you are ready to get started with your 18k payment, hurry and go to my WhatsApp DM and send ready. Now you have two choices. I believe that not everybody actually wants the best for themselves, but the fact that you stayed here till now, it means that you actually want the best for yourself. You have two choices. Number one, after listening and learning everything about this business training, do nothing. You can say that me, I will not do anything, or I don't want to do anything. It is up to you, my dear. You can decide to do nothing and keep on waiting for your help and hope your financial situation change. You will agree with me that right now in this President Tinubu's regime, there is no business you will start with 18,000 naira. There is no business. There is no business. If you are to compare it with this, as a matter of fact, the profit you will make more from this is more than the one you make from any business you will start currently if you are in Nigeria. Now, so you have the option to either do nothing, and the second option to take action. Yes, you have that choice to take action tonight and watch your financial situation change for the best in the next 30 days. Now, notice that whether you like it or not, 1 month will come and pass. You heard me clearly. You don't want to be stagnant. So my personal advice for you is that you make the right choice. Before you know it, so just recently we were all shouting, Happy New Year! This is my year of financial breakthrough. Here and there. But now you are here and you are about to, you have that chance to make that decision. Before you know it, December is here. Before you know it, we're all shouting, yeah, this is Merry Christmas. Before you know we're in 2024, you don't want to make that. You want to make the right decision. Now, I have 7 hot special bonuses for the first 5 people that will be taking action tonight. Yes. Now, know that these bonuses, you won't be getting them anywhere else. No, you won't be getting. Now, I'm already getting ready. I'm already replying those that sent ready to my DM just now. I'm replying every single one of you. So, like I said, I think already have 4 ready already. That means it remains just 1 person. Now, I'll be giving these 7 hot bonuses to the first 10 persons. Yeah, 5 persons that are ready with their payments. Number 1, a collection of 5 hot selling books to publish and make sales instantly. Yes, I'll be giving you access to that. This is worth 25,000 naira. I'll be giving you access to that for free. I'll be giving access to the latest design software, Canva Pro, that you need to design your book. Normally, if you have to do this without this training, you would have to pay 25,000 naira per year. That is on your own. But because of you have decided to take action tonight, I'll be giving you access to it for free. 3 exact paid tools that has proven to work by hundreds of my students. You will be given access and can pass in yourself. Also, you'll be given access to a secret way to avoid 30% tax charge on your royalty. Yes, how to avoid paying tax. Some countries don't pay tax at all. I don't know why Nigerians are paying 30% tax. I've been able to hack it. I'll be giving the first 5 persons that access. So also a look at exactly how to avoid your account from getting banned. This is worth 20,000 naira. I'll be giving you access to that for free. Also, I'll be giving you access to how to earn your first $500 in 6 weeks. Yes, I'll be giving you access to that. Also, I'll be giving access to how you can access live classes with top Amazon KDP publisher. Now, if you want to be among the first 5%, hurry and go to my DM now and send ready. Now, here is Philip. Philip said he was able to make 700,000 naira in 1 month. He said this month royalties from Amazon KDP just got today. Over 700,000 naira back. Now, he was able to make 700,000 naira in just 1 month of work with Amazon KDP. Amazon KDP is indeed a good mind. Now, remember, these bonuses is for you if you are among the people that will register within the next 24 hours. Only 5. You can see that you have reduced to 5. 5 lucky fast action takers. Only 5 lucky action takers. I can see the light feather thing I've said you up now. Come to my DM and send ready with your 18K payment. The clock is ticking. So if you are ready to get started right away with your 18K payment, hurry and go to my WhatsApp DM right now and send ready with your 18K payment. Yes, your 18K payment. Only 5 lucky people are going to benefit in the next 72 hours. Good luck. Hopefully you are among. Right. With that being said, we have come to the end of tonight's training. I want you to know that Amazon KDP for all devices will change your life and transform it for the best if you decide to take it seriously and if you decide to take action tonight. So, to the first 5%, good luck and God bless. I'll be attending to every single one of you now. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. You want to make sure you are part of the first 5. That being said, if you have any other questions you would want to ask me, hurry and go to my WhatsApp DM and send them now because I'll be attending to questions now and I'll be attending to those that are actually ready with their payment. So if you are ready with your 18K payment, my advice for you, do not work. People are not playing, they are replying to messages. Hurry and go to my WhatsApp DM now. The clock is ticking. If you snooze, you lose. And you don't want to lose, you want to win. Okay, guys, we are done with tonight's training. It was lovely having every single one of you, and I believe that if not for anything, we are able to learn about a company called Amazon KDP, and thankfully, you've been able to learn from it. With that being said, good night and have a lovely night. Now, if you are here and you are still a arena, but you can come to my DM and your flight, or probably you want to get started for one reason or another, you can't. Just come to my DM and I will see what I can do. Good night and God bless.